Okay, Jeffrey Caputo, Florida Populists, medical freedom legislation. Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Yes, thank you. Everything stated herein is fully sourced in the document that was forwarded to Ms. Krebs. This delegation should, for the special session called by DeSantis, pass all of the legislation proposed by both Senator Perry, 592, 594, SB 592, 594, and the governor's legislation proposed without watering it down or including loopholes, because Perry's propositions include anti-discrimination aspects not covered by DeSantis. Also, the COVID testing is out of control. The cycle thresholds are exaggerated. They generate misleading case positives, and that can be used as a harassment tactic by employers. Florida law supports prospective vaccine and mask mandate bans in the private sector. Current controlling Florida case law demonstrates that bodily autonomy rights in Florida Constitution, Article 1, Section 23, are to be free from interference from others, in which the term from others is not even close to being implied as being limited to just government alone. There already are laws prohibiting the private sector from discriminating against employees for their medical decisions, so passing the legislation discussed is not a stretch. Only 3 COVID vaccines in only a single year have resulted in nearly 1 million reported adverse events, as opposed to just over 900,000 adverse events reported for about 100 other vaccines administered over the past 120 years, over a century. It's less adverse events than the COVID vaccine in just a year. Vaccine manufacturers are exempt from liability. There's no legal remedies in sight in the event of adverse events. Those vaccinated still contract, transmit, get sick, and die from COVID, and are responsible for variants due to such leaky vaccines. A top vaccine expert has stated that the COVID jab will never result in herd immunity. Therefore, no COVID vaccine can accomplish the originally intended objective. The British Medical Journal has a whistleblower report demonstrating that Pfizer falsified clinical trial data for the vaccine. So this legislature, by not enacting these bans or by watering down the legislation, would be perpetuating an unjustly lucrative market driven by government-imposed coercion, coupled with the luxury of corporate liability protections for companies who falsify trial data, thus fostering a huge conflict of interest between private enterprise and public health. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Okay, we've got Melissa Kaylor